For today's video, we're gonna do another lightweight coverage for the last few droplets of summer that we have left makeup video, and it's gonna be focusing on eyelashes, toner, and concealer. So we're gonna talk about the toner that I'm using, my experience with it, why I'm using it. A lot of people, women especially, a lot of women love toner, live by toner, and then there's a portion of women who don't really understand its purpose or haven't really dived into it. So I'm going to speak on that and why I love the brand that I use, which is Fresh. And I literally just got it like 2 weeks ago, so I'm going to talk about that toner. So it's eyelashes, toner, and concealer. Again, it's just a lightweight summer coverage, no foundation. We're just going to brighten up those under eyes so that we look nice and awake and alert and, you know, excited about the mission of the day, because we are excited, but we don't want to be excited with dark circles under our eyes. So beginning with the eyelashes, they're already nice and on. These, the Ardell Lash Wispies, they're already applied nice and quickly with this adhesive glue, and I love the way that this one is because it's nice and quick and easy. I've used the traditional kind that has a traditional application and didn't really, it was fine, it works, but it wasn't as quick as just like the way this works, which is just like, it's just like almost a mascara type thing. Like, I love this kind of adhesive where it just has the tip that you just put along the eyebrow. Not the eyebrow, that you put along the eyelash, and it gets straight to work. So we're gonna be very light with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm just kind of actually gonna go upwards and dab in. Go upwards and kind of dab down actually. But it's definitely gonna make a difference for us. But it's very important for you to press the false lash up against your own and really just make sure they're aligned with one another. And the only way that you can really do that properly is with some tweezers. So that's why I always use my tweezers, my handy dandies. Okay, and the reason you never want to put too much mascara is because you don't want it to get clumpy and like really feel like you ruined it. Because like even on the right side, I can tell maybe I went a little overboard with the mascara because it's starting to group into little clumps, but it's okay because I can spread it because I didn't put way too much. But just be careful with that, and maybe it's better off if you don't put any. I'm kind of wishing I didn't, but it didn't ruin it, so it's fine. So eyelashes, check. And I'm going to quickly do my eyebrows, and maybe it's better. So eyelashes, check. And I'm going to quickly do my eyebrows and then just snap it through for you guys. Now I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about this toner that I've been using and just gush about the results I've been seeing, because I have very oily skin, and with that I've also had issues with very large pores, especially in this inner cheek area. That can be combated with, anyone dealing with this can combat it with really high levels of hydration. So I would recommend drinking your water. Yeah, that's still something that I have to look out for and worry about, is having and dealing with very oily skin. So with having oily skin did come the big pores in this section of my face, sometimes even my forehead, and I actually do get that from my mom. My dad's side has had a little bit of skin issues here and there, but more so like skin tags and stuff like that. Kind of like what I'm getting rid of on my chest, but that thankfully I only have like one, and I haven't been burdened with many of those situations. But or one or two actually, let me not get to lying. But the toner this toner right here. Let me not get slime, but this toner right here by Fresh. It's called Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner with rose fruit extract, removes impurity and softens. I wasn't sure if it would come through for me, if it would work for, you know, a black woman's skin, because I remember the lady at the cash register told me, oh, you're gonna love this, it worked great for me, you'll see. And my initial thought is, great, like I'm so excited, I can't wait to use it. But then I couldn't be naive and I was like, wow, this woman is a fair skinned Middle Eastern looking woman, and we'll see how it works for me because I am a black woman and I'm not sure. But yes, it's coming through like I hoped and thought it would. And I mean, it just really tightens your pores, softens your skin, and does what it says it's gonna do. So it's great for both. And then just this company in general, I would check them out. Fresh, this is the first product I've got from them, but I've had my eye on them for a while and I'm going to see more about them. Yeah, so that's my little gushing spiel and synopsis on this toner, Fresh toner. I definitely think you should check it out if you have oily skin or big pores. And even if you don't have oily skin, maybe if your skin's on the drier side but you have dealt with big pores, I would check it out still, even still. And then the third thing is my concealer from Makeup Forever. I've never used a concealer before, so I'm kind of breaking that in with you guys today for the first time. And we're gonna put it under our eyes, and we're also gonna put it, you know, very neatly along the eyebrows, just to shape the eyebrows up and make it all fresh. And you know how we do with the eyebrows. You females already know what we're doing right now with the eyebrows. But concealer just really comes in handy. I mean, as long as you don't overdo it, it's only helpful to your look. So here I'm just blending in the concealer around my eyebrows, making sure it's all blended in. Just up my eyebrows and made them exactly how I want them to look. And I'm loving them, very subtle. And now we're gonna put the concealer under the eyes. I operate most likely, which means that you know that I usually would use a facial sponge. Would usually use one of these and blend in my concealer, which I could do now, but I like to wash my sponges before every use, which brings me to a great point. Guys, be very sanitary with your facial sponges. Anything that's touching your skin, period, wash it before every use, because when you throw it back in your makeup bag, you just don't know what it's, you know, touching, what it's going to be around. So be very sanitary with that, and I'm going to use my fingers instead and just blend it on in. Here I'm just really patting in the concealer into my under eyes and just making sure it's all blended to where nothing is obvious. So the concealer is awesome. I am gonna maybe put a little bit, no, I'm just gonna put my serum on. Anyways, so my under eye concealer, we have little beauty secrets up our sleeve, and we don't want to hear whatever anyone has to say. We don't want to hear any down talk, any backlash, because if in an interview we can look more awake, we're gonna do it. Sayers, you just gotta do what's best for you. So last thing, I am gonna add a little lip gloss because my lips are dry. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated. And again, this concealer is Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin by Professional Paris. But so the brand is Makeup Forever, and you know, This is more of a affordable brand of it. I do think I'm gonna put a little bit of my Laura Mercier setting powder just to make sure that this concealer really stays, but awesome. So we're gonna add in Laura Mercier and do some lip gloss, but this is really the main review. All right guys, so that is the final look. All I have to say is that eyelashes make a subtle but huge difference. Under eye concealer as well as around the eyebrow concealer makes a huge difference. Makes you look more awake, content, and attentive. And then obviously we know what it does for the eyebrows, freshens it up if you haven't had time to get a wax. And even if you have just had your eyebrows waxed, it gives that natural undertoning highlight to your eyebrows. And then on top of that, toner, I mean, duh, makes any large pores become almost invisible and unrecognizable. It shrinks your pores, tightens your skin, but also hydrates your skin. So today's video was just a review slash combo on my recommendations for great wispy brand for eyelashes, great toner, which is this one by Fresh with actual rose petals inside, and this is also an infamous product. Many people use it, many people recommend it, so I'm sure it's not the first time you've heard of it, and it probably won't be the last. It's great, try it. I'm also gonna put it in the link below. And then also I plugged a great concealer that I just tried for the first time, and it is Matte Velvet Skin Concealer by Makeup Forever, which is a very affordable and not so bandwagon-y brand. So yeah, those three things I highly recommend trying out if you're looking for a good version of each of those things. And comment below if you have any questions or thoughts or opinions, and have a great day, week, month, year. Love you guys. Thanks for the support.